Me and my classmates are stuck in our bedrooms because we were all close contacts of someone who got COVID-19 at our school. We have to wait 14 days after we were exposed, so that means I have to isolate for 10 days. So here's what I can do. I have to stay in my room all day, but I can leave if I need to use the bathroom or if I'm gonna go outside in the backyard. They always do that. While isolating, I have to be extra careful around my brother because he has an autoimmune disease called juvenile arthritis. That means that if you were to get sick with something, like COVID, his juvenile arthritis would come back. He's currently in remission, which means that he still has the disease, it's just not active. So I have to make sure to follow all of the isolation rules. I'm working out now. I had to wear a mask on the way down, but since I'm alone, I can take it off and do my thing. I'm allowed to go outside and get exercise for up to 1 hour a day. So I take my dog for a walk as a part of my 1 hour. My mom just texted saying my dinner's ready, so I think I know what to do now. Dinner time! I am so bored stuck between these four walls every single day. This got me thinking. My entire grade 9 class has to do this. How is everyone else feeling? And why do we have to do this? Hey guys. So, what did you guys do today?
Today I didn't really do much. I did some laundry because I feel like now is a good chance to work on things in my room that I've kind of been overlooking. It's kind of lonely at times just being in my room, especially when I can hear my family all outside and just around the house and I can't be with them, but obviously it's for good reason.
Well, it's definitely stressful since, COVID's dangerous and scary, but my life's not that much fun, so it's not much different from usual. Yeah. And also I have a lot of siblings, so it's very loud and entertaining.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 8.
8? Wow.
Yeah.
So is it a lot harder at your house because you have so many siblings?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Can't get any peace and quiet.
So what are you guys doing to stay healthy mentally?
Trying to keep my mind positive and look at the bright side of things. Obviously this is difficult now, but it's for a good reason. It's really important. And just try to do things that not be on screens all the time, because sometimes that can be difficult. And hopefully I'll have done something cool that I can look back on when I'm finally out of my room, out of this isolation.
Well, I do some yoga. I got into yoga. That's pretty fun. And I also been trying to eat healthier and stay positive so I can get my mind off COVID and the bad stuff that can happen.
Good morning. So since I was a close contact, I have to get a total of 3 COVID tests during my isolation period. My family came with me, my brother and sister in the back, and we're all gonna get COVID tested because you'd rather be safe than sorry. Hi, Dr. Strang.
Hi, Isabelle. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. So how come I can get in the car with my mom to go get a COVID test, but I can't walk around my house?
So, well, first of all, we need you to get a test. I mean, that's important. So again, some of these are compromised. You hope you're getting in the car. I'm assuming you're wearing a mask. That's where, you were expecting you're putting on a mask and your mom's putting on a mask. We have to get you there. So we're trying to minimize the exposure to anybody else in your house, but we have to allow some exposure. Masking is one of the ways to help, minimize the risk of during that exposure, simply because you need to get somewhere to get a test.
My friends and I have been really careful about wearing our masks and social distancing at school all year. Why do we have to do this?
None of these, whether it's distancing or masking or hand washing, none of them on their own are perfect. And it's kind of like what we call a Swiss cheese model. Each of these barriers that we call them, that they're not perfect, but if you line them up, use multiple, if you think about it as slices of Swiss cheese, if you have a bunch of slices of Swiss cheese, there are no holes through the slices. Each individual slice has holes, but you stack them up on each other. So it's what we call a multi-barrier approach, and you put them all together and you actually get good protection of protecting each other from spreading the virus.
So what would you recommend to kids my age or younger about having good mental health during these circumstances?
The first step is to recognize it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be anxious. That's actually normal. And that's okay. But then the next step is to say, well, the way you help control that fear and anxiety, which is, and doing that as part of being good for your mental health, is to focus on what are the things that you can do that are within your control to decrease your risk. So with all the things we've been talking about, Isabelle, before about making sure you maintain that distance, following the rules right now as hard as they are, hand washing, wearing a mask where you need to, all of the actions that you can take, that you can say, I can take control of some of this. And we know that doing that actually decreases people's anxiety and fear and supports, positive mental health.
Hey guys. So Tasha, could you describe your overall experience with isolating?
It was a little bit lonely. I'm just excited to get out of it.
Eli, what about you?
Well, it was definitely challenging for me since I never experienced this before, and it was kind of difficult being stuck in my one spot the whole time. So.
Tasha, you said you were hoping to accomplish something you could look back on. Did you?
Well, I actually did, because I cleaned out my closet, and that's something I've been wanting to do for a while, so I got to donate clothes that don't fit me anymore.
What are you most looking forward to when you get out of isolation?
Looking forward the most, honestly. Another thing is spending time with my family, since all I have is my brother, and my other siblings are just not with me. And I actually like spending time with them, especially with sports and stuff, and they also like that. So I think it's a better time for me to bond more.
I'm just looking forward to eating dinner with my family again and watching movies with them, because I haven't been able to do that, and I miss doing that. I didn't realize how much I would miss eating dinner with my family until now. So
what's the first thing you're gonna do when you get out of isolation?
I might just go out and run my bike and go to my friend's house maybe.
I don't know if it's the first thing, but I really want to bake a cake in celebration.
I'm gonna hang out with my family. For CBC Kids News, I'm Isabelle MacNeil.